What's good? What's good?
Air temp's increasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Mic check, mic check.
New fastest lap for Palmer, 2:04.77.
Mic check, mic check.
Good to go.
What to do when the join button don't work?
Spectate.
Go back out and join again. I had the same issue. I just had to go back out and join again.
Or spectate and then press join. Take control.
Yeah.
Boy. I'm gonna have to restart. I'm back.
Alright, bro. Push. I hope it works.
Yep.
We need bursts.
What's the problem?
We're not nothing in. We're not loading in.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Donat has crashed in Radion. Green flag sector 1.
Car left, clear left.
For you? You're off 159. You should be top 5. Have you driven out? I just saw you drive out. It should be.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Palmer has gone off in Le Coupe, sector 2's green.
On your right, clear right.
Where's Omar Escocia?
E3. Yellow flag, sector 1.
I can't fight in the Valkyrie. I keep spinning around.
Sector 1 is clear.
Guys, do not push me off the track.
Car right, clear right.
Alright guys, driver briefing starts in 12 minutes. Shouldn't be long. Okay, man.
Incidents in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is now green.
Yeah. Hey man, you can't go back on your road, Steven. What are you planning?
I'm recording that.
I see. Play back.
Bro, what just happened? What the hell just happened? Bro,
Welcome back.
Right side, clear right.
Join it.
did you still give me a livery?
My average. You have that on the liver, but you remember you need race control.
Nah, the delivery out of cool.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Oh, then yes, so definitely.
Bro, this is the weirdest spin I ever had. I'll go through Vadian already and I'm driving on the street and the car just
Yeah, practice, the track surface is set to heavy. Qualifying on the race is set to saturated. So.
No.
That's a new fastest lap for Brando, 204.01. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 3 time is fast. We think Da Silva has gone off in Huon. Green flag, sector 2.
It's progressive though, so it should. It starts mattering as you go. Yeah, real life.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Your brake temperatures are okay.
I said driver's briefing started. Driver brief started.
10 minutes. Yeah. I let me stuck on 0% for like 2 minutes. That's a good thing. I know.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Your quickest overall. Sector 2 time is good.
Yeah,
Sector 1 is green.
I'll be back for that. Okay, it's your turn. Try my best. The girl said he tried his best.
The guy behind has just done a 203.70. Sector 3 time's okay. Yellow flag, sector 2. Your last lap time was a 203.45.
Please. Thank you. That's fine.
Green flag, sector 2.
Left side, clear left.
That's great.
Which means
Sector 1 time's okay.
All of a sudden, the defender just decides that the fan control software was higher. So like the last year has a virus. It's the same.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Moss has binned it in Huon. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 2 time is quick.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Oh, and my teammate is Cassie
We
Johnson.
think that Da Silva has stacked it in the chicane. Green flag in Sector 3.
Okay. I'm very confused. Alright.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. It looks like Andreas has gone off in Bruxelles. Green flag Sector 2. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green.
What's up?
Sector 1 is quick.
This thing's still crashing, you know boy. Oh wait, hold on.
It's on crash.
yes. My fault, bro. My fault, big bro.
Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag.
Alright, warm-up lap done.
It exit is clear. Green flag in Sector 2. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. Yellow flag Sector 2. We think that Gaia has gone off in Huon. Green flag in Sector 2. Cold tires all round.
The last line, bro.
Question, fellas. Fuel ratio.
Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag, caution. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear.
What's the fuel ratio?
The powertrain setup.
No. Oh my god. This thing's gotta be right.
Yeah, bro.
is yellow.
Ooh. They're trash.
I didn't ask you. Fast on, just ask you.
Right side, clear right.
You gotta be gentle with it.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag in sector 1.
Just remember the track group isn't set to saturate yet, so
Me too.
use the time to
Your brake temperatures are looking good.
remind yourself of the braking points, etc.
Car left, clear left.
Alright guys, it's 7:28, so if you are, or 7:29, you guys are
Sector
on a
1 time
hot
is
lap,
good.
just finish it when it hits the loop. The briefing shouldn't take long, just finish it with that.
Sector 2 is green.
We'll go over everything real quick to get you guys back out. Aiming to finish in about 6 minutes. So we leave all questions until the end. Any concerns, please raise them at the end, okay?
Alright, no problem.
Green flag, sector 3.
That's gonna give us the first lap out.
I just literally just got on it.
Alright, well, it's about less than a minute, so I'll just start the briefing. I'm just asking everybody, once you finish whichever lap you're on, to just head back to the pits.
Sector 2 time is good.
Just want to go over the basics. Most of you are already used to us here at the JSRA, but we do have a
The
few
tyre temps are all
new
fine.
names, and we are excited for those new names, as well as racing drivers. We're very excited for another season with Le Mans Ultimate. We have an update coming in September. If anybody hasn't seen it, we'll post it in LMU announcements at the end of the race. But Silverstone should be coming, as well as a few
Sector
more.
1, yellow
So look forward
flag,
to
yellow
that.
flag. Sector 3 time
As you
is
guys
quick.
know,
Green flag, sector
we're
1.
heading into round 1. This is going to be a 6-round series. Round 1 at Francorchamps. As you guys know, we'll have one endurance and a sprint, then a break week, followed by another endurance and a sprint, then a break week, and then finally 2 more rounds, one endurance and a sprint, and then we'll come to the conclusion. This evening, we've been practicing with the endurance format for Spa, but we will be using the WEC pit layout, the default layout, just to make it a little bit easier, so we're not spending years in the...
Travis, be fair now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are using the default WEC layout, just to avoid, if there's any incidents, you don't have to go through the long 2-hour pit stops. So, yes. Again, if you are finishing a flying lap, just finish it up and head back into the pits as quickly as possible, please. So,
Alright.
again, thank you guys again for participating. As we stated in the earlier period, our long-term aim is to host a proper endurance team series with driver swaps and proper branding, etc. But for now, we just have to work with the tools that we have available. So that's going to be a next year thing. But still, we're excited for this format. It's a solo or a mini solo endurance. Should be pretty fun, and I am very excited for it. As always, we do require that voice chat is mandatory from qualifying begins all throughout the race. This is just to make sure that if there's any incidents, we can get through it as quickly as possible. And we'll go over the safety car procedures in a moment's time because it's slightly different than what we're used to. All right. The race format for this week, the in-game time, the practice will be for 55 minutes. We have about 22 minutes remaining. Practice will be between 3:30 and 4:25 p.m. Light clouds. First 2 sessions will be light clouds, and then after that, the next 3 will be partly cloudy. It's going to be at 22 degrees Celsius for the full practice session. For qualifying, it will be 20 minutes. It will be split by class. It will be starting at 4:35 p.m. It will be partly cloudy for the first 3 sessions and mostly cloudy for the last 2. All right. It will be 22 degrees Celsius, dropping to 21 degrees Celsius in the last 2 sessions. All right. The first 10 minutes will go to the GT3 to the qualifying session. The final 10 minutes will go to the LMDH class. And again, this is the endurance week, so we'll have a race for 1 hour and 30 minutes. By our calculations, it is regular fuel, regular tire degradation, regular time, everything. So everything is standard. So by our calculations, it looks like it's possible to stop, but highly likely it will be a 3-stop race. All right. The temperatures will be between 22 degrees and 20 degrees Celsius throughout the whole session. So as I said earlier, the GT3s will qualify first. The hypercars and the LMDH class will remain in the pit. At 11 minutes, when 11 minutes is shown on the clock, the LMDH cars can begin lining up in the pits. At 10 minutes remaining, the LMDH may leave. GT3, if you are already on a flying lap, you can finish your current lap, but no new laps may begin after that 10-minute margin. All right. At that point, we ask you, we prefer if you just pull to the side and head to the pits. You can spend 1 lap on a in lap and just bring the car in. However, we ask you best if you are caught up, which shouldn't be, but if you are caught up by an LMDH car or a hypercar, we just ask you kindly to just get out of the way as quickly as possible, not to mess up their lap. If you're found to be messing up somebody's lap, you will be reported and you may be found with a penalty at the end of the series or the end of the round. All right, so just to go over the calendar quickly, round 1 will be at Spa, round 2, which will be a sprint, will be at Imola. We'll have a break week. Followed by that, we'll have Sebring as an endurance on October 10th, then Interlagos, then another break week, and then we'll go to the Le Mans circuit for the endurance, and the finale will be at Silverstone, all things being well. All right, just to go over quickly as well, the point system for the sprint races, the points will go from P1 to P15. By the way, all of this information can be found on the SimGrid platform. All right, so for the sprint races from P1 to P15, it will go from 15, 14, 13, and it will be progressive until you reach the P15, which will give you 1 point. There will be a bonus point for fastest lap for each the sprint and the endurance races. For the endurance races like the one tonight, we'll follow the FIA system. The points go to 10, and it will be 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and then 1 point. All right, plus 1 lap, plus 1 point for the fastest lap. There will be a drop race rule. Your worst endurance result as well as your worst sprint result. Those 2 will be dropped at the end of the series. So the final standings will be the best 2 sprints and the best 2 endurance races. All right.
That's
this
20
season
minutes to go.
we will have a team championship going on. Each team is made up of 2 drivers, and their points are combined after each round. All right. Teams can be structured in 3 ways: either 2 GT3, 2 LMDH, or you have a mixture of 1 GT3 and 1 LMDH class. It is not required. You don't have to have a teammate, but if you would like to enter into the team championship just for the fun of it, please feel free to register in the registration form, so that when we even post on our Instagram, we can at least acknowledge the teams and the drivers separately. All right. And if anybody needs help with registration, please just send me a message, and I'll reach out to you after the race. But just send it to me now, so I know who I need to reach out to. All right. Next, sadly we haven't confirmed any sponsors as yet, but we are in talks with a few local businesses who are very excited for what we're doing. So we are hoping to be able to compensate you, the drivers, at the end of the season, as we normally do, as well as we're trying to get sponsorship for commentary, so that I don't have to do the commentary, and we can bring in two members to do that. So again, we do thank you guys for joining and being patient with us as always. But as we always say, sharing the YouTube link does help us to build the views, and building the views does help us with gaining sponsorship. So please, if you get the chance, we posted it in the LMU chat, please share it with your friends and your family. Just take the time and try and get your family and your friends to support us and to support you. We're trying to have both the team and the driver pool incentivized. So not just the teams will be incentivized, but the driver pool as well. All right. As always, we expect you guys to drive clean, respect each other at all times. If you're involved in an incident, we ask you kindly to just stay calm, no loud outbursts or arguing during the race. If you're found in an argument during the race and you're bothering other drivers, you will be penalized at the end. All right. You can notify it to race control, and I'll make a note. We do ask you guys as well to just use the Discord protest system for any post-race reviews. This season, however, thanks to our new friend from Italy, David Case, we'll be testing a new software to track any incidents throughout the race, which basically picks up any major incident. So we should have a quicker turnaround for the penalties. All right, so we are reaching to the end now. We just want to go over the safety car rules. This is an endurance series. So for the endurance races, we want to just make one thing clear. All right, the safety car will or may be called for incidents involving 3 or more vehicles only in the first 2 laps. So after the first 2 laps, if there's an incident with 3 or more vehicles, you just have to get yourself back into the grid and try and get back. However, again, if there is an incident involving 3 or more vehicles in the first 3 laps, we will ask the class leaders from each class of GT3 and LMDH to slow using the pit speed limiter button and bunching the field up as quickly as possible. All right, so the class leaders of each class will use the pit speed limiter. Each person from the individual classes will try their best to catch up as quickly as possible. So you're not trying to catch up to the car behind, you're trying to catch up to your class. So an LMDH car who gets stuck behind a GT3 can overtake and get to the nearest LMDH car, vice versa for the GT3. I hope I make myself clear, but if there's any questions, please feel free to leave it to the end. All right. Penalties may be served under that safety car period. However, or any repairs to your car may be served under that safety car period. However, if you do take that penalty, you must stop at the pit exit line until the last driver passes. All right. So you will be rejoining at the back of your class in a queue. So if you're the first in line, the next person behind you has to line up. It doesn't matter the class. If it's LMDH behind a GT3, you have to line up behind the GT3 car. All right. There's no overtaking until the end of the pit exit line. All right. In the case of a safety car and we have a restart procedure, the closest class to the final corner controls the restart. All right. So once the first class, so the GT3 is nearer to the final corner, and the hypercars are behind them, the GT3 will be starting first, vice versa. All right. So once the first class goes off and it goes well, then we'll start the next class, and they will go as they deem fit. All right. Once we're doing the restart procedure, I will give
Carol, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Leader control of the race, and at that point, he can go at any point before the start-finish line. All right. Finally, all of the official results will be posted on SimGrid. The protests and disputes must be submitted via the protest system using the Discord channel. If there's anybody who's unsure or unclear on how to use it, please feel free to send me a message after the race, or no, which is fine, and I'll walk you through it as quickly as possible. All right, this does bring us to the end of the briefing. I'll open the room for any questions.
I have one question regarding the if you receive damage.
Yeah.
Could you just repeat what the procedure was? So like if I crash out or something and I have to limp back to the pit, I have to do repairs. Right. What's the procedure there?
So you may overtake the group if there's a safety car. You can feel free to overtake the grid. You just make it known to the race director that that's what you're doing, and then once you finish your repairs, you will be rejoining in a queue. You'll be waiting at the start-finish line for the grid to come up around. If obviously the repair is too long and the race has already begun, then you can as soon as you finish your repair.
Okay, so this is before the race has started.
Right. You'll wait if the race hasn't started. Right.
Right. Okay. All right.
Correct. Yeah.
But during the race, normal repair as fast as
normal
you can.
repair. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Correct.
Stephen, can we go out there in the Q&A, or we have to wait?
No, you can go. That's fine. So again, guys, feel free to go out. Sorry, Jay.
Like to the GT3 drivers, you see like a lap traffic, don't even like try to move off your line. It's like if like you try to move, the hypercar is gonna like know where to go already, and if you move, it's just going to be a car.
Pit exit's clear.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that, guys. It's
We need to get some
multi-class
heat into
racing.
these brakes.
I know there are a few persons new, so we just want to make a few things clear. We want the GT3s to be as predictable as possible. So please just take your average line. If you see a hypercar coming, one, obviously don't fight them because they're a faster class, but two, just drive and act as if they're not there. The hypercars, I'm asking you guys kindly
Sector
to
3
be
is
as
green.
cautious in your overtakes as possible, especially as you go up your route. Please just be patient. It makes no sense to destroy your race as
We've got
well
cold
as
tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Alright. If the BT3s see it as an opportunity to back out, meaning on the straights, then please feel free. You can just lift, allow the hypercar. If it really looks very close, allow the hypercar to pass, but to stay very predictable and allow them, the faster class, to make a decision. So thank you for that, Jared.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Question? Alright, so guys, as always, I am looking forward to these races. They're always fun to commentate. As bad
It looks
as I
like
am, they
Zabi
are very
has gone off
fun to
in
watch.
the
So I
chicane.
get
Green
the
flag in
best
sector
races.
3. Yellow flag in sector 1.
We have posted the streaming link. We will be going live in about 2
Green flag
minutes.
sector 1.
As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go live in about a minute. So if you get the chance,
Sector
please
3 is
share
now
the
yellow.
link. The views does help with the sponsorship. It's highly likely that we will be getting sponsorship before the end of this
Green
season.
flag sector 3.
But we just want to at least prove to them that we can give them the best value. The last season we averaged about 270 views. I'd love to see if we could push it to about 300. The quality of racing needs to be seen, and I feel like the more that we get it seen and shown,
Your quickest
is the
overall.
higher, well, without a doubt, is a higher money we'll be receiving in the long run. So, as always, I'm excited for what we're having.
Left
in store
side,
here, and
clear left.
looking forward to the quality of races that are coming in, the new and the old. Yeah, let's have some fun.
On your right, clear right.
Once the qualifying session begins as well, I'll be dragging you guys over into the push it off
Sector
route.
1 is 0.7 off the
At that
pace.
point, we will remind you guys, please, if you need to mention anything, you need to have push it off enabled.
Left side, clear left.
Guys, so good luck and have fun.
Okay, Carol, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sector 2 is yellow. We think Andreas has stacked it in turn 11. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 1 is green. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 3 time is quick. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Your brake temps are good. Sector 1 is green.
Might, however, if you do, just let me know and I'll remove it.
Okay, Carol, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Okay. Again,
Sector
I
1
can
is
remove
yellow.
it for you once it's not in race.
Okay. Can you remove it from now?
Sector 2 is clear.
Okay.
Jaden, when since you start drive Aston Martin?
The pit exit looks clear. Sector 1 is green.
Today.
Got cold brakes all round. Sector 2 is now yellow. Green flag for Sector 2. We think
Is that
Lens
direct to your
has
house?
binned it in campus.
Just confirm if it's going.
Yellow flag Sector 3. Sector 3 is green.
Nobody got drive through and they start the video.
Your rear tyres are cold.
No. Let's let this go.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green.
Papaya room.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Car right, clear right.
Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag Sector 2. Sector 3 is yellow. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Green flag in Sector 3. Alright, Carol, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
So for the regulars, if there's a crash with 3 or more cars at any time during this program.
Right side, clear right.
Put in there.
Yeah, no, for these maybe I'll sit
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Right side, clear right.
Who is that?
AJ.
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag, green flag, Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.38, off the pace.
Please confirm. Was it removed?
Yes.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go into commentary for a bit. I'll be back for qualifying. So
Your quickest overall. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 2. We think that Penny has crashed in campus. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag in Sector 2. Sector 1 is clear. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Your right side tyres are cold. Green flag, sector 3. It looks like Andreas has gone off in the chicane. Sector 2 is now yellow. Yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 2 time is quick. To go, 2 minutes. Sector 3 is now clear. Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag in sector 1. Green flag, sector 2. 3.47. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag.
Broadcast supposed to sound sweet with all these Valkyries, man.
That's the end of the session, P1.
All right, for my stream, I guess I'll just have a quick word. Those times I don't think they're representative. I set that 202.7 on softs, but I'm happy to see that I was going faster than that on the mediums before I botched that last lap. So I'm about on pace 202.4 for mediums, and I think I can push to maybe a 201.9 on the softs in quali if I get it right. It's a busy field, and there are obviously a lot of people who are making mistakes, so to speak. 27 cars, 10 hypercars, 17 GT3s. Still not 100% sure on my strategy, but going to do some math now and see. I'm still leaning towards a 2-stop.
Oh shit, the practice session stopped. I got frightened there, boy. I got scared the shit out of me. Oh, sorry, crap. Sorry for the kissing. My bad. That scared me. Alright, so GT3 is first, right?
Correct.
Right.
Alright guys, so good luck with qualifying. Remember, please radio silence during quali and the race. I'll be dragging you guys over when the race comes. Good luck. GT3 first 10 minutes, and then the hypercars next 10.
That automotive art livery looks lovely. Big up to the sponsors. 7 Mile Racing representing automotive art.
Only GT3 should be out on track. Good luck and have fun.
You're good.
See if we can find Julian.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
There's you. Yeah, this livery look right. Have to watch out for that Porsche. She's a menace, man. This is their first flying lap. Greatly. Woo! Hold it, Rich. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Nice. I'm really impressed by Rich's development. Gotta get him to take that corner in second. And that one too. It's cool though. Better control than Wild. Inch perfect, Rich. Very good. Ooh, 221. God damn, boy. Oof. Squiggly. Smart play. Oof. Off the pace, Drew. It's alright though. Slow and steady. It's interesting how much faster than Julian Rich is, and he's just started. Let me go use the bathroom and then come back and get ready. Pick up a couple more places, Rich. Alright, it's go time.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Carol, we've got 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag Sector 1. We think that Jakeman has crashed. Yellow flag. We can see Caesar has gone off in La Source. Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 2. Flag Sector 1. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. It looks like Donat has binned it. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. Green flag Sector 1. P6. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is green.
Michaela's flying.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We can see Andreas has gone off in Bruxelles.
Michaela's gone.
Fastest lap for Lentz, 202.00. Fastest lap for Carlos, 201.45. Yellow flag, Sector 1. We think Palmer has gone off in La Source. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Sector 1 is green. Your brake temps look good.
Nice, Mikhail. Well done.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Watch the track limits. Please, Carol.
Damn it.
Blue flag.
Blue flag, your mama.
P4. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. The guy behind has just done a 202.75. Sector 1 time is good. The guy in front has just done a 202.16.
Come on, kid, put it together.
Sector 2 is now green. We think Lens has gone off. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Green flag in Sector 3, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Good lap, that's your best in the session. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. Sector 1 is quick. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Green flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. That's the end of the session. Q4.
I dropped it the last lap. Should have done better. That qualifying was horrible. Horrid bad. I don't know what I was doing.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Well, this might be a mistake, changing the setup just before the race, but I think I did this in the practice server, so. Formation lap has started. Green flag,
Go.
green flag.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Requesting safety car.
It looks like Garcia, Palmer, and Andreas have gone off.
Safety car is granted. So leaders, please bring it down. Please use your pit speed limiter. That's Jaden Harrison as the leader of the LMDH.
Green flag Sector 1.
As well as the GT3s. Yes, you can.
Can I go and repair?
Yes, you can.
Can I pass and go?
Yellow
to
flag.
repairs?
Everybody can go and make your repairs, yes. Copy? Thank you.
Ian, don't swerve, they're gonna pass to go make repairs.
Yeah. Alright. So the leaders of each class, please use your pit speed limiter. Everybody else who needs repairs or
Incident in
penalties,
Sector
please
2.
go
Sector 2 is yellow.
and repair quickly. You'll be waiting at the pit exit line in accordance to how you leave, and you'll be rejoining once the race has resumed and the
Green
latter
flag
class
Sector
has
2.
passed.
Palmer
Okay?
is leading the race.
Car right. Clear right.
Reminder, guys, it is a long race.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
It's an hour and a half, so please don't ruin
On
the
your
race for
right.
yourself,
Clear right.
as well as for the next.
Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag Sector 2.
Alright, so again, the leaders of the classes, please just hold out. I'll advise in a moment's time. Okay?
Yellow flag.
Direct are gonna be gold as well, so careful.
Sector 2 is clear.
Sorry, repeat? Or you're going for that
the
one?
hyper cars are gonna be
The leader, Palmer, is pitting.
Yeah, on a restart. Exactly. Right.
Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 0.7. Green flag in Sector 2.
Sorry, who is leading for GT3s? That's W?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so everybody who has overtaken, please be reminded you'll be lining up at a queue, in a queue,
Yellow flag
and you'll
Sector
be
2.
joining once the leaders have passed. Okay? We will be going racing on this lap, and that's a message to Jaden.
Sector 2 is green.
Yes, yeah.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3.
So
we
we
think
will
that
be going
Santa
racing
Marta
on
has
this
gone off
lap.
in the chicane.
That message is to Jaden, as well as Deville.
Sector 1 is
To
clear.
all of the drivers behind, or making their repairs, my apologies. You guys will be joining at the back of the grid once the two grids have moved on, okay?
Yellow flag.
So for me in hypercar, I have to wait until GT3 passes me to rejoin.
Correct. Yeah. You have to wait until the queue. If somebody's in
Yellow
front of
flag,
you, you have
sector
to
1.
wait until they go. Where are you in the queue?
Green flag.
Right side.
I
Clear
am
right.
on track, not in the pit lane.
Alright, Raven, overtake the GT3 cars, please. Sorry. Try not to hish. Yeah.
Green
Just
flag
take your
Sector
time.
1.
Yeah, there's no rush. Just stay in front of Kurt. Right. Is there any
The
other
leader is
hypercar?
now on mediums.
Doesn't seem so.
Okay.
And again, I have to rejoin the race after
No.
GT3
So
passes?
you will join at the back of the LMDH. So the LMDH will go first,
Alright, thank you.
and then I'll give control to the GT3s after. And then the GT3s, you join at the back of the LMDHs. Alright, Jaden, I'm going to give you control in a moment. I'll tell you when. Alright, Jaden, you have control of the race, okay? Devil, don't go yet, please. Alright, Raven, you can join the LMDHs when they go, okay?
Understood.
And the race has begun for LMDH.
Alright,
You
Carol,
can join them
relax,
once all the
focus,
LMDH
keep
has
it
gone
smooth,
past.
P5.
Alright, Devil, you have control.
Right, the
You
guy
can
ahead
go
of us
wherever
is
you want to go
Lens.
before the start finish. Alright, green light. Everybody in the pits, you join at the back according to who is in front of you.
Yellow flag,
Kurt,
keep
you
your
go
wits about
once
you, mate.
everybody has passed.
Green flag in sector 1. You're reeling Lens in. The gap is 0.39. Leader's just done a 06.19, the gap to P4. In front is now 0.6. Yellow flag, sector 2. We think that Sabi has gone off in campus. Andreas is now on softs. Green flag, sector 2.
Hell of a fight.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Carol. The gap ahead is now 0.6. The gap in front is now 0.6. That's a new fastest lap for Harris, 204.13. The guy ahead has just done a 204.31. The guy behind has just done a 204.36. Okay, Carroll, keep planning on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
On your left. Clear left.
B3. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 3 is now yellow, Sector 2 is now green. It looks like Keller has crashed in the chicane. Green flag in Sector 3.
Car right. Clear right.
Come on, Carroll, don't let him get away. Is it cold?
Come on, boys, let's go.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is now green. Okay, Carroll, the next car is Carlos. Flag in Sector 3. New fastest lap for Morrow, 204.10. It looks like Palmer and Brown have gone off in the chicane, P4.
Setup was a bad call.
The gap behind is now 0.9. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 3 is now clear. We think Dominguez has gone off in Lacoon. Cold tyres all round. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag. The gap to Brando behind is now 1.1 seconds. We think that Dominguez has stacked it in Bruxelles. The gap to Brando behind is now 1.1 seconds. Fastest lap for Morrow, 203.36. The car ahead has just done a 203.29. Sector 2 is clear. Is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.8. Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 3 is yellow. We think Dominguez has binned it in the chicane.
On your left. Clear left.
The guy ahead is Lentz.
Right side. Clear right.
That lap time was 2:05.28. Slower class cars ahead. The gap to P5 behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
We've been warned about track limits.
On your left. Clear left.
Alright, Carol, you're reeling. Lentz in. The gap's now 0.8. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
The gap to Brando behind is now.
Left side. Clear left.
Omar is coming.
You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
On your right. Clear right.
The gap to Brando behind is increasing. It's now 0.7.
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
P4. Okay, Carol, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead. Sector 2 is now yellow. Looks like P6 has gone off in Huon.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 6.6. Sector 2 is green.
Goddamn traffic, man.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag. You're approaching a group of slower cars.
On your right. Clear right.
Goddamn GT traffic, man.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds. We think that Harris has gone up, coming up on some slower cars. They're classless. Sector 3 is clear.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0. Incident is
Car right. Clear right.
we can see Andreas has gone off in Bruxelles. Green flag, Sector 2. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. New fastest lap for Moro, 203.00. The gap ahead is now 8.0 seconds. Gap to P3 ahead is now 7.7. The gap to Lens ahead is now 7.7 seconds. Gap to Lens ahead is now 7.8 seconds. Carlos is now leading. That lap time was 2:03.32. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap to Lens in front is now 7.8. The gap to Lens ahead is now 7.7. The gap in front is now 7.9 seconds. Coming up on a slower car.
On your left, clear left.
Don't trust them.
The gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 8.2 seconds.
Tell you, man, anytime I run into GT3s, I lose time to the cars in front.
The leader has just done a 203.00.
Nice, Mikhail.
You've just done a 204.20. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to Lens ahead is now 8.6 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2. Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side, clear right.
Fastest lap for Carlos, 202.62. Your lap time was 204.00. You were 10th off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Andreas has gone off in Stavlo. You're reeling Lens in. The gap is now 7.6. The gap to Lens ahead is now 7.6. The gap in front is now 7.8. The gap to Lens in front is now 7.6. Slower class car ahead. We're seeing minor wear on your left front.
On your left, clear left.
gap to P3 ahead is now 9.0 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
We've just cut the track. Coming up on a slower car.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
The gap to
Lose so
P3
much time
ahead
behind
is
those
increasing. It's now
GT3s, man.
12 seconds. We'll see a minor wear on the fronts. The gap to P3 ahead is now 11 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to P3 in front is now 11 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
On your right. Clear right.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Left side tyres are cold. Slower car.
Car right. Clear right.
GT3s, man.
The gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. You're locking your right front into the chicane. The gap to Lens in front is now 11 seconds.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Crater stacked it in. Ready on.
On your left, clear left.
Green flag, sector 1. Okay, Carol, you're reeling. V3. In. The gap is 11 seconds. That last lap was a 205.31.
Left side, clear left.
Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Lens ahead is increasing.
Car left, clear left. On your right, clear right.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 203.09. The gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. You've just done a 205.35. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.9 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. The gap ahead is now 13 seconds. We can see Sabi has gone off in Huon. Green flag in Sector 2.
Oh, I got all this open track. I better make use of it. Nothing in front, nothing behind. That's why these guys are going so fast.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds. To Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Slower class car ahead. Yellow Yellow flag sector 2. You've just done a 204.73. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. We think that Brown has crashed in Bruxelles.
Right side, clear right.
The gap to Lens ahead is now 14 seconds. The gap to Lens ahead is now 14 seconds. Green flag in sector 2. Seeing minor wear all around.
I am dropping time like whoa, man.
The guy in front has just done a 202.81. Gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. That was a 205.05. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. The gap ahead is now 16 seconds. The gap to P3 ahead is now 16 seconds. Coming up on a slower car. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius. Okay, Carol, half distance.
Car left, clear left.
The gap in front is now 15 seconds. The lap time was at 204.16. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Car left, clear left.
The gap to Lens ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car right, clear right. On your left. Hold your line, clear left.
gap to P3. Ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. Okay, pit stop requested. Okay, Carol, expect traffic when you come out. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 7, a few seconds behind E9. The pit crew is ready. We've been warned about track limits. Brando, behind, is pitting.
That time was a 2:57.60.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, come on, Fadi.
The leader, Carlos, is pitting. Moro is now in the lead.
Wonder if I'll regret not taking tires. 40 minutes is gonna be a long time on these shitty tires. Shit's heavy.
P5.
Took 10 seconds out of the
You're
kill.
reeling. P4 in. The gap's now 10 seconds. Alright, Carol, the next car is Carlos. Park is pitting from position 2. He should come out close in front of you. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
The gap to P4 ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left.
7.90.
Alright. 6 gear for La Source. No, not La Source. The Rouge and Radion.
Car in front is Lens. The leader, Morrow, is pitting. Brian is pitting from position 3. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. The gap to Palmer behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. The gap behind is now 11 seconds. Palmer is gaining on you. The gap is now 11 seconds. They're faster than us into Lacoon. Carlos is now in the lead. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Carol, there's a car exiting the pit.
Left side. Clear left.
This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P4.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap to Palmer behind is now 11 seconds. The car ahead is Morrow.
Right side. Clear right.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. The gap to P5 behind is now 11 seconds. The gap to Palmer behind is now 12 seconds.
Lap 2:05.85.
You're locking your right front going into La Source. The gap to Palmer behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
That's it. Careful with the tires. Half an hour left. Smooth more than anything. Don't worry about this.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
On your right, clear right. Left side, clear left.
Yellow flag sector 2. The gap behind is now 11 seconds. New fastest lap for Carlos, 2:02.43.
Kill.
Okay, Carol, just cut the track.
That was a big mistake. Raven gained a lot of ground that lap.
5.2.
Should have taken the softs.
The gap to Palmer behind is now 10 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 2 is now green. The gap to Palmer behind is now 10 seconds.
Wash them tires, man. Half an hour is a long time on these tires. Nurse them.
We think that's Brown at the chicane.
Right side,
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
clear right.
Sector 3 is green.
Time 2:06.36.
Car right, clear right.
just had a warning for cutting the track. To P5 behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap's
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like Da Silva has been turn 11.
Car left. Clear left.
Palmer is getting closer. The gap is now 13 seconds. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag sector 3. Da Silva is pitting from P7. We think he'll come out just behind you. The gap behind is now 14 seconds. P4. Lenz is leading the race. Okay, Carol, slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Car left, clear left.
That lap was
On your left, clear left.
Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2.0 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. We think Shannon has gone off in Lecombe, green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
Lap 205.95.
Left side, clear left. On your right, clear right.
Come on, man, keep pushing. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Slower class car ahead.
Left side, clear left.
Yellow flag. It looks like Palmer has binned it in Bruxelles. Green flag, sector 2.
Come on, kid, get him.
Carlos is now leading.
Yes.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Gapping now, Mikhail. Gapping.
Car right, clear right.
Kurt, it's so weird, man.
On your right, clear right.
Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class.
Right side, clear right.
Slower class cars ahead.
Car left, clear left. On your right, clear right.
Julian and Knight. Whoa. So where's Rich?
Coming up on a slower class car. Minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Okay, Carol, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure.
Right side, clear right.
There are no chances, just focus.
Coming up on a slower car.
Car right, clear right.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left, clear left.
Big Rich die or is he faster? Don't see Rich.
That time was a 206.52.
Bump it down, come on. Come on, McGraw. Gap him. Let's go. Come on, Cam. Lock onto him. It's my boy, but
You've got 10
also...
minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced. Slower class car ahead.
That's 205.86.
Car right, clear right. Left side, clear left.
flag, sector 2.
Come on,
We
Michelle,
think
hold him
Da
off.
Silva has gone off in Lacoon. Green flag, sector 2.
Come on, Michelle.
Slower class car ahead. Okay, Carol, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car left. Clear left.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 27 Celsius. Park. He's entering the pits. He's in P3. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
On your left. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, them boys boxing to the last lap.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Lentz is leading the race. We think Caesar and Carlos have binned it in Bruxelles.
Right side. Clear right.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Oh no, what happened?
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Sector 2 is now green. Carlos ahead is pitting.
See why you gotta stay focused? You never realize this will be P3.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
Alright, Carol, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P3.
2 more laps.
Sector 2 is yellow. We think that Palmer has gone off in turn 13. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. We think that Da Silva and Titus have gone off in La Source. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag, Sector 3. It looks like Robinson has crashed in the chicane. Sector 3 is green. coming up on a slower car.
Left side, clear left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 1 is clear.
On your right, clear right.
920, 7.31.
Coming up on some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. The class leaders in this group.
Car right, clear right. Left side, clear left, car left, clear left.
Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left, clear left.
Final lap.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Oh
Right,
shit.
Carol, one more to go.
Calm
Keep it
down,
together,
yeah.
we'll be on the podium. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Tires are dead, 66%. Woo! Just so the street can see it. Nice and easy. Just bring it home.
Right side, clear right.
the first time ever unhappy to get a podium.
Well done. Carol, great drive. That's a podium. Okay, pit stop requested.
Mitchell.
Great job, Kurt. That was kind of a good drive. Well, not kind of. I mean, like kind of an.
Quiet. Race still going on. Race still going on. Quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Now looks like everyone.
Yeah.
Dude, it didn't change my tires.
How the hell did I win that race? No way. I don't know. Dog.
Bro, Kurt, you're pissed, man. You're pissed.
Let's go, bro.
If I
1
never mess up my
point.
pit stop, it would have probably been a different outcome. But still, man, your drive.
I lost like 4 seconds or so in the pit.
Yeah, because I put in too much fuel. If you look, all the fourth and fifth catch me up 15 seconds because I put in way too much fuel.
Right.
But I don't know what happened at the end. I started catching y'all. I don't know.
Sorry guys, quickly. I'm going to drag Carol, Ian, and Camp and Andres, as well as Nathan, Cesar, and Kurt into the cool-down room, okay? So you can do your cool-down talk over there, so the audience can hear you. Again, epic race though, guys. That was fun to watch. A lot of drama. I'm sure we have a lot in the protest room, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. But yeah, we'll do a debrief after the briefing. But congrats to the top 3 in each class, and congrats to each other driver that finished the race. It looked a little bit crazy, but yeah.
GT3 guys need to use your you guys need to use your mirrors. Y'all were horrible. Like GT3 was horrible. I don't know, but y'all GT3 man was terrible. How am I going to look out the race leader when you're getting past with 5 minutes to go? Like, use your mirrors, man. Jeez,
Oh, the race leader got took out?
By a GT3 who not using the mirrors. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, seriously? With 5 minutes to go?
Did he swap his line?
No.
Everybody at kitchen.
The guy passed, the machine, Mikhail passed him, and he just wasn't looking and drove right into the side of him. Like, I don't know, use your mirrors, please.
All I know is I don't know who I won that race. I do not know. I'm clueless.
Bro, just consistency, bro. That's what won you that race,
You
bro.
guys pick tires?
I picked tires, yeah.
I went without tires.
Same. It was slow in that second stint, but you saved quite a bit in the pits.
No, I had to change because I don't know why I was just losing pace. The car just, like, I don't know if you realize, like, after, like, you, like, reach fourth, I wasn't even driving hard, bro. I was just losing pace, like, bad. And all of a sudden, like, let's just say, even the way back, I catch, and I was like, okay, it's just, I need tires or something. And then at the end, I saw I was catching you guys up. So I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, man, I don't know. It was...
So that's why you were probably gaining on me at the end, because my front tires were like less than 50%.
So if I didn't over fuel, I probably would have it would probably that'd be a different outcome. Yeah.
Good drive, Ian.
But
Good drive,
good
Cam.
drive though. Good drive though. You still that
And
contact
Kurt,
in
that
the
was
last
epic.
corner
Like,
though. Oh.
What's that, Ian?
no, it's Carol. I was saying good drive, Kurt. Like that was a really good drive.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, but that contact was hard, man. I was like, because the car kind of stepped out and I didn't know you were gonna try to go for it, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
like,
was stressed.
you messed it, you kind of overshot the car, you lost it, and I guarded on the inside, and I don't know if you never realized.
Right, no, I didn't realize you shoot up because the car spun and you went out of my mirrors, and then by the time I went back on the racing line, it was like we already made contact. 'Cause I was like, oh, you know.
Harold.
I'm glad it never ended differently.
Yes.
Yo, I come and check you, bro. I bring in 2 big spliffs, dog.
Most deaf.
Yeah, but I get in the car right now.
Bro, we're live. We're live.
Are you really? I thought this was the. Oh my god. Yeah, man. You know. Man's wilding out, bro. Why are you doing like that, dog?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just you guys.
You feel me? Thank you, Kurt. Kurt is my defense attorney.
Hey.
Yo.
Damn.
You know how to make the bloopers, right?
Oh my god. Wow. Boy, listen, that was a good race though. I did not expect to be competitive. Y'all gonna laugh, but honestly, I did not. So to be where I was having fun. I didn't fall asleep at all.
Nah, you drove good, man. I picked the wrong setup at the start of the race. I'm like, oh dear.
Oh shit, that ain't good.
Okay, so I'm going to head over into commentary. I'll start with P3. I'll do GT3 first, and then I'll do hypercars after. Okay.
Can we beg you? Can we beg you to hypercars first, Steven?
Yeah, boy. Do the fast man now first and get rid of them.
Alright, no problem.
Pass it bedtime,
Alright, understood. Alright, guys, so I'll drag you guys one by one, okay? From P3 to P1.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, too.
Yes. Ooh, wow. Is everybody there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
When I saw that some of those overtakes with the hypercars and GT3s, man, it was so sketchy. I'm here watching. I'm like, gee, help me, Jesus.
GT3 man, them was not using the mirrors, bro.
Enough space. I get my line and gave you all enough space.
Some of them might not keep no line. I ain't going in the same direction. I have to go on grass. But that's multi-platform.
Yeah. Not like what I hate is when they perfectly have the run up O road or U road into the end. That scary because you know I mess up for them race, but you're not gonna mess up your own race. So it's like just hold the line. But sometimes the man them I shoot. We go offline for shoot pass and you're like, oh.
That wasn't the issue to me. There were a lot of the guys who were slower in GT3, and when they were coming out of Radion, going onto the Chemo Straight, they're sideways, tank slapping. So you come in the hypercar, you can't even pick which side to go around because they are all over the road, man. It was ridiculous.
I tried my best. I know there's a couple where I was kind of like indecisive, where I kind of messed it up, but luckily I didn't really cause a tragedy. But still trying to adjust to multi-class because I only done it the past LMU season.
Yeah, this was fun. I nailed my pit stop strategy.
Yeah, I saw that. You short fuel, bro. You cut out maybe about 4 or 5 seconds from Mikhail.
Yeah, man.
and their sponsors, and as always, just their constant support here at the JSRA, from CTCC all the way back to the Le Mans Ultimate Sprint Series, all the way now to our Endurance Mixed Series. But Carol, I've been saying quite a lot. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can.
Well, I mean, you know, every good has some bad. Firstly, we want to talk to you about your teammates, Mr. Mikhail Charles. I'm not sure if you got to see what had happened there, but we'd love to hear your point of view on the downside to all of that happening. What are your thoughts on the incident if you saw it? And even leading into round one, you got a good haul of points, but even him missing out, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I've never been so unhappy to podium before. Like literally, I saw the incident. We had it in our team group chat, and I have to say, there were some really, really horrible GT3 drivers in terms of their awareness of where to be passed. Some of them were brilliant. I think everybody in the top 6 in GT3 was very respectful, but we really have to kind of emphasize to these guys, they just have to pay attention to their mirrors.
Right. Could you walk us through what had actually happened? Because we didn't actually get to see it on stream. I'm trying to find it now, actually.
It's about 5 minutes left. Ian and Mikhail were probably within 1 second of each other for about 4 or 5 laps. I was watching because I was P4 at the time, just looking at the timing. And then I saw Mikhail drop to 3rd, and then he went to the pits. And what happened was, I'm not sure which BMW it was, but he coming into the no-name corner, he was literally behind the GT3 car probably 2 corners before that, waited to overtook going out of no-name corner towards Puhan, and the GT3 driver just drove into the side of him, which I found ridiculous because, you're getting the signals for blue flags, you're being flashed, and, he waited for a very long time after. So it's very disappointing because it would have been nice to go to our wonderful sponsors with a race win, on a P4. But instead, I'm happy we got a podium. I'm thankful, I'm grateful to Automotive Art for their support, and of course to you guys for hosting a wonderful event.
Man, I mean, we're watching it on stream now, and what a pity. That is pain. Actually seeing it there live, I can't imagine how you feel, but nonetheless, what a brilliant race. I mean, 5 minutes remaining, and that goes to happen. And we did joke about it, what would happen, what would you do if that was the case, but seeing it happen in reality, it's not as funny as it sounded originally.
Especially in an endurance race. I mean, you've gone this far, 85 minutes,
right,
and just a lack of concentration from someone not paying attention. We all have to be mindful we're sharing the track with everybody. So aggressive driving is I'm all for it, but in multi-class we have to be aware of everybody else. It's just really unfair that someone's race is ruined 5 minutes before because of carelessness.
Absolutely, and it was sad to see because we were so confused to what had happened. But again, we do have one drop race. It's sad that you'd have to use it on the first one, and again, especially when you had the pace, you had all sights to winning the first round. But that being said, in the beginning of the race, we didn't actually get to see much what had happened. Could you walk us through what you saw from your point of view?
I honestly couldn't tell what happened to Jaden. I just saw his car in the air, basically. I really couldn't tell you what happened to him. But at first, I saw Jaden and Mikhail battling. Jaden got taken out, I'm not sure. And then for the whole race after that, it was cool to watch Ian, Mikhail, and Cam battle it out, because they were only, right to the end, they were only about 2 seconds split. So, Cam in 3rd ends up winning just because he's consistent, which is the beauty of endurance racing. You just have to stay focused and be consistent.
Man, it was epic. And then my next question now, how was the race overall for you? I mean, finishing out in P3, I know it's painful, your teammate to lose out, but still, it must feel good to start the season off with a podium. How was the race overall for you? I mean, you heard your description of the GT3 drivers, or some of them at least. But yeah, would love to hear your thoughts.
Well, it was interesting because that early safety car kind of changed my strategy completely, and because Mikhail and I were splitting the strategy, I was going to split with softs and change tires, and he was going to try and run the mediums the whole way, or vice versa. Once the safety car happened, the Valkyrie is horrible on fuel. I don't know if you noticed, Mikhail and I, anybody who was driving the Valkyrie is about 5 or 6% less on VE than the other hypercars. So if it had gone green the whole way, it would have been very iffy to do it on one stop. But that safety car, the safety car changed the complexion of everything. I opted to not go for tires, which I'm not sure it was the right call. But what it did do is it left me basically in a very quiet 4th place. The Raven was about 15 seconds behind me, 12 to 15 seconds coming out the pits. And Cam was about the same ahead of me. And I was lapping about a lap slower than Cam and a second a lap faster than Raven. So after 10 or 12 laps, I realized, you know, really and truly there was nothing stopping me from finishing in the position I was in, unless I made a mistake. So I just slowed it down, made sure I maintained the gap, and you know, I ended up inheriting 3rd because of the misfortune that befell my teammate. But sometimes with endurance racing, it's really just a matter of making sure you're consistent, you manage your gaps, you manage your car, and in this series, you manage the GT3 traffic.
Absolutely, and we do have Imola coming up next. Spa has a little bit more space. Imola can be a little bit tighter, so that's going to be very interesting. We're going to have to be a little bit stricter with the rules, but nonetheless, man, I mean, it's not the ideal start, but still a brilliant start to the series. And I am looking forward to what, especially next week, that's going to be crazy as a sprint series. But any final thoughts as we lead into next round?
Yeah, I just wanted to say too, you know, thanks to the sponsors once again. Automotive Art has really been a huge help to us. We have another couple of sponsors we're in the works with, who are helping us out as well. So by the next race, we'll be able to make some announcements there. And also, I just wanted to say to, you know, the really fast guys who ended up in accidents, Jaden, Omar was in a big accident behind me with, Daniel. Omar was in an accident with Javier Brandao, who was actually gaining on me quite a bit. So, you know, if we can all remember that in these endurance races, they're 90 minutes, some of these guys had enough pace to easily be on the podium ahead of the people who are driving slower but more carefully. So just a reminder to everyone, just remember that in order to finish first, you gotta first finish.
Absolutely. Very well-known phrase, but still clearly not exercised enough, not just in the hypercars, but just overall. We've seen it time and time again in so many different race series, but good reminder. And again, huge congrats, Carol. Looking forward to hearing about your sponsors next week, and seeing you next week in the sprint series or the sprint race at Imola. Congrats to you and your team, and sorry about Mikhail, but I'm sure I'll see you come back stronger and better next week.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for hosting us. And congrats to Cam for the win too. That was a brilliant drive, and to Ian on his P2 as well. And to Kurt, I was behind them right at the end of the GT race. Like, that was brilliant. Good win for him too. And
we are going to look back at that replay because we did miss it. We just saw him overtake, but what a battle it was for him. But again, Carol, huge congrats, and we'll talk soon, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. A huge shout out to your sponsors at Automotive Arts and each 7 Mile Racing, the team overall. Just one love and all respects to you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Take care.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's very weird. Yeah, very weird. But Charles had too much space for us to do. The boy was on.
All right, guys. I'm going to we're seeing as we're not live. I'm going to go prepare for Mr. Man and them 2 big spliffs. So, big up to everybody. Great race. Lots of fun. Have a good night.
Yeah, man.
Great race, mate. Have a good one.
Yep.
All right. That was a driver interview, and I didn't really get a chance to play the videos whilst doing the interview as I had planned to, because the audio was kind of loud. I need a mute key for this, but just want to take a look at the start. Oh, this is the restart.
Mrs.